outside, 22 car Jim Toll.
Inside row number 3 out of Corning, Iowa, it's the 64 of Tommy Lufton on his outside. Also out of Corning, the 7K Bobby Key.
Inside row number 3, the 22X of Tanner Dixon. And to his outside, the 7H of Adam Hensel.
Inside row number 5 out of Glenwood, Iowa, it's the 7 Tom Myers, and on his outside out of Prescott, the 10G Dustin Grout.
Inside row number 6, the 38 of Matt Hudson. To the outside, the 21 of Cody Werner.
Inside row number 7 out of Glenwood, Iowa, it's Derek Myers in the 5, and on his outside, out of Orient, it's Spencer Zellweger.
Inside row number 7, row number 8, the 40X of Dave Wide Open Weeda. To the outside, the 44 of Ed Swanson.
Inside row number 9 out of Red Oak, Iowa, Bennett Johnson in the 21B, and on his outside, the 5D out of Essex, Iowa, Anthony Davis.
Inside row number 10, the 22H of Eric Hensley. To the outside, the 95 of Jared Lund. And starting shotgun on the field, the 69C, Colton Shaw. Race fans on your feet, give them a wave this time by. This is your Wild Things Champ Mobility Hobby Stocks. I mean, we got a kid down there with a checkered flag with a bike.
He ought to conduct a wave for us.
Must be going one more time around here.
This one ought to be a good feature. Hobby Stocks last year, every week it seemed like they delivered a great race. Got them radial tires ready to go flying.
I think we're from race control. Might be missing a car here. 44 Ed Swanson. I don't think he's out there. All right. Checking transponders here just really quick. Making sure everybody's firing at the loop. Waiting on the 44 of Ed Swanson. There he is. Better late than never.
Well, I think we just heard him say he needed to be pushed off, so he must have tried to fire it up in the pits. Couldn't get her to fire up, so they had to call a tow truck over to give him a push.
That's a hobby stock, right? Not a sprint car.
Yeah. I think we're going to be done in time. I'm going to be able to watch the high limits.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. All right. Lights are out. We are ready to go. Jeep Commander pace truck going to pull off the track. Buddy Heitzig in control of the field. Coming to the green flag. Full field of hobby stocks here. Looks like 21 drivers for 16 laps.
Some of the best features all year last year was right here in this class. I don't think this is going to be any different. Heitzig bringing us down to the Iowa Recovery Services restart zone down there at the green tire. We're racing.
Momentarily, Heitzig jumping out to that early race lead. Here comes Adam Hensel already. He split the middle 3 wide on the start straightaway, and he is already up to 4th.
Down the back straightaway now into 3 and 4. Buddy Heitzig is your race leader, rotating the car down there in the center of the speedway, nice and smooth. Slips the tires just a bit. That's going to allow Gray and Hensel now to pull closer to the back bumper. Hensel, a little shot to the short, says, hey, what's up, brother, into 3 and 4.
A little bit of bump drafted down the back straightaway. Now the field. Goes around, great save out of him. That will cost him a few spots, though, down the back straightaway.
Hensel now pulls numbers deep to the 12G car. Tyler Gray thinks better of it, though. Gray gets a little bit better run around the outside. Smooth now, out of Tyler Gray. Adam Hensel back in that 4 spot. Tanner Dixon slips the tires deeper in the field. Here comes Toll now. Jim Toll now up into that 5th spot.
Oh man, threw a little slide job there on Bobby Key. Across the rear end just a little bit. Off the turn number 2, you're going to be able to give Adam Hensel that 3rd spot. He will take it.
Fanned out, top 5 now, single file nose to tail. This time by, going to be 11 laps to go. Buddy Heidsieck gets really tight through the center. Here comes the 12G car, Tyler Gray, side by side for the race lead.
Fender to fender, nose to nose again for the race lead. I believe we have one around on the back straightaway. I think that's Matthew Hudson. Let's see if he can get it going. It's rolling backwards. I don't believe it's going to get a restart with 11 to go.
How about Tyler Gray, race fans, looking strong in that 12G car. Matt Hudson doing a little toe mater out there in turn 2, a little rear view mirror driving. He might have to take the left-hand turn here into the infield. Buddy Heidsieck will be your race leader. Buddy Heidsieck, your race leader. Tyler Gray second. Adam Hensel in that 3rd spot. Anthony Fletchall currently in that 4th position. Jim Toll in 5th. 6th currently looks to be the 7K of Bobby Key. 7th position looks to be the 22X to Tanner Dixon. 8th looks to be the 10G of Tyler Gray. 9th, the 7th car of Tom Myers. And currently 10th is a 21 car of Cody Warner.
Yeah, you do look like you're Really?
Oh man, Evan, I'm looking at fantasy. We're dropping like a rock.
Dropping like flies?
Yeah, I'm 11th now from, I think I was 4th. You're all the way down to 25th, buddy.
Yeesh.
Not a good start to the year. Who's out front?
Milan Heat.
Milan Heat.
Everybody's kind of sucking, only 50% leader.
Yeah. Well, I think that stock car race might have, I would assume a lot of people picked Jesse Dennis.
Yeah.
And yeah, that probably killed a few of our fantasy teams.
All right, 11 laps to go on this one for your Chat Mobility Hobby Stock feature. Race fans, don't forget, coming up next Saturday night, it'll be Owens Restoration and Collision Night here at the Speedway. Another round of NASCAR Advanced Auto Parts Weekly Racing Series points. A lot of great races coming up here throughout the season. Going to have late models 4 times. We're going to have 360 wing sprint cars for the first time here in 11 years. That's going to be fun to watch. Malvern Bank 360 sprint cars. Huge thanks to Hahi Truck Repair tonight for sponsoring, along with Iowa Crisis Intervention and Advocacy Center, along with Busch Light, putting up extra money for our purse here tonight. Matt Hudson does look like he's going to make a return out of the pit's. Going to have to tag the rear of the field. "11 laps to go on this one. Watch out for that blazing banana, Adam Hensel. That car seems to get better and better as the race goes on. Down into the recovery services restart zone, fires right at the flag. Green flag is out.
What happened there? Looks like he's back up to pace now, but man, he got stacked up big time on that restart. So now we'll see if Tyler Gray can track down your race leader. As you said, Evan, great restart. Poor Buddy Heitzig there. Oh, we got one off the Speedway. That looks like Dustin Grout.
Second spot, Hensel in that third position. Fletchall, Toll, Dixon, and Myers down the back straightaway. Going to come down under single digit. Now into the single digit lap counter. 9 to go. Tyler Gray, still your race leader. Jim Toll, way up there on this one.
Looks like Tyler Gray has closed in on your race leader. Just as I say that, I announcer's jinx and slips the tires just a little bit on corner exit out of 2. But we will see if he can track down Buddy Heitzig. I know last year when Gray got his first win, he said he kind of backed into blazing banana, trying to get up there and battle for the race lead.
Deeper, best battle on the field right now is for that 6th position between Dixon and Tom Myers. Dixon and Tom Myers have been side by side for the last couple laps. Bobby Key also there alongside. Now here comes Adam Hensel, now back down to the bottom side. Hensel gets a good drive. He's going to pull numbers deep, side by side for second.
Hensel going to drive her in deep into 3 and 4. He slides up the track just a little bit, maybe a little bit of a body check there. He will take that Hensel now, Tyler Gray not letting it out of his sights. Jim Toll, handful of steering wheel. Dixon goes around the outside, 4 wide down the back straightaway. Jim Toll, all sorts of sideways. Dixon gets around him though. Jim Toll off the Speedway over there in 3 and 4. Oh, it's more contact after the wreck, but man, that could have been a whole lot worse.
That is one of the worst spots, race fans, to get sideways.
Oh my God.
Wow, yeah, it looked
Holy
like,
smokes.
looked like Bobby Key got really loose off of turn number 4, and he caught the right rear of Tom Myers.
I know.
Thank God everybody is on all 4 wheels and nobody got upside down. For you normals out here, you know
If I
that
had a
the end of the
driver, I
front
would.
straightaway is a nasty spot to be sideways.
Man, I am so
shit.
glad everybody missed him. That is the worst case scenario. Bobby Key, he had his driver's side door facing the oncoming traffic. Great job by everybody avoiding that one.
Tom Myers able to drive away on this one.
Yeah, it looked like Bennett Johnson got a little bit of piece of the action into turn 1.
Looks like Eric Hensley's pulled into the infield along with Spencer Zellweger.
Honestly, Bobby Key dropped his net, but I think he should put it back up. I don't think that car is tore up as bad as he thought.
Looks
I
like
can't see the right side, but
Looks like the 7 car Tom Myers is going to maybe get a tire I don't know if you got a tire down or what, but just checking out the 7 car. Checking to make sure everything's good there. Man.
Well, Bobby was getting out of the car, but he just climbed back in. Like I said, I can't see the right side, but if he can get to his pit crew, I think it's just that left front fender that's tore up. I think he can continue.
I know, he's doing well. He is doing good.
I think the safety crew down there discussing what they should do. Yeah, he's going to drive off.
Give him a hand, race fans. 7K Bobby Key. Could have been a whole lot worse.
Missing the front bumper cover there.
That thing actually turned out pretty good.
Yeah, I was going to say, for what that could have been, he got away with one there. I believe just remount the left front fender and the front bumper cover. And as I think, yeah, he's pulling down there. I think he's apologizing to Tom Myers. So good sportsmanship there out of Bobby Key, making sure Tom's all right. Like I said, that all transpired. It looked like Bobby got loose off of turn number 4, just couldn't get her gathered back up, and he caught that right rear, or left rear, or no, it was the right rear.
Crew down there looking at Tom Myers' car. Tom Myers is still in the car. So I think they're checking out that front piece because he did hit that wall pretty hard. So making sure that radiator shroud's not bent, making sure bumper's not up inside the radiator, making sure all front horns are straight, making sure the steering column's all straight. I know with those hobby stocks, there's not a lot that blocks those things up front. It's just a steel bumper, and that's about it. So pretty open out front there. So they're checking her out, see if he's good to go.
And it looks like they're leaning into the window of Bobby Key's car. The crew down there.
Yep, Tom Myers, race fans, going to pull back out on the Speedway, it looks like.
How about that? Not very often you get spun on the front straightaway.
Not very often you go
going.
nose diving into the front stretch wall and you can keep going, man. Good Lord.
These hobby stocks, they are tough. Keeping an eye down there. I think that's old Jay Fairchild down there checking out the car.
All right, we do have 4 cars out there in the infield waiting to pull back out on the Speedway.
Jay Fairchild, of course, he ran a few races down here in the B-Mod. Kind of stepped back a little bit from the B-Mod racing. He got himself a Crown Vic. So he's going to go bang some doors and some Crown Vics.
We are not getting Crown Vics here, Tim Cooney. You are crazy. We will get Crown Vics if Tim Cooney races one. He has to race. The only way we get one is if Tim Cooney and Cole's dad get one.
Rick, you get one too.
Yeah, Rick, you need a Crown Vic.
Put me in one. Give me a mobile mic. I'll just announce the race from the car. I tell you what, I watched one of those Crown Vic races down south. Those things, those guys get after it. Oh, son. They dig for nails.
Oh, look at the 5 car here of,
oh, man.
I believe that is Anthony Davis. A little can opener action on the outside of that thing.
Yep. I believe, is that Jimmy Kinnon down there checking it out?
Official checking out the front end of that car.
Hey, Jimmy, check the right side. It's a little... Yeah, Jimmy gets to the right side. He's like, oh, boy.
They're going to see if they can rip that front nose piece off.
Yep, looks like Bobby Key is coming back.
Look at that, race fans. Tom Myers and Bobby Key are going to be pulling back out.
I don't think we're going to lose a car.
I mean, that was absolutely incredible. I mean, you want to talk about just luck, straight up luck, man.
Really? Oh, thank God.
Could everybody on the south side of the grandstand smell all the brakes? I'm sure the brake rotors are probably glowing on
Unfortunately, if Anthony Davis, if they can't get that taken off, unfortunately that 5 car is going to have to go in and get that taken off. So.
Oh, come on.
No, we're not getting another debris caution.
Just stick it under his right front and tell him to drive.
Unfortunately, he's going to have to go back to the infield and get that thing taken off.
They told him to go?
Well, it might just come off on its own. It's kind of trying to get underneath there.
All right, we need to wave these other guys off. Here comes the 22H of Eric Hensley.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the party.
Here comes the 7 car of Tom Myers.
Give him a round of applause.
Oh, yeah. Here comes the 7K of Bobby Key.
Oh, man.
I mean, this is like a horse race out here. We're just popping them out. No what? I don't even know.
took your breath away.
Doesn't look like anything's rubbing.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
I don't
Well,
know.
I just had to say something about us getting done early.
Yep, I told you jinxed it. I told you to knock on wood,
Oh,
and you
man.
didn't do it. All right, 7-car Tom Myers back out, Bobby Key back
Where's he
out.
going?
Looks like Spencer
Anthony,
Zellweger is going to come back out on the Speedway in that 100 car.
Who is that? They're working on.
I think that's Jim Toll, I believe. I believe that is the 22 car of Jim Toll down there in the infield. I can tell from the orange cage.
Oh, yep.
It looks like the crew is looking at they're taking they got the air cleaner off, so maybe a carburetor issue going on there.
Get it off.
Could have a
Come on.
some sort of a flooding issue going on there or something. So it looks like they're gonna get that air cleaner back on, see if he can get refired. 5 laps to go on this Chat Mobility Hobby Stock feature. Lineup currently looks like this. The leader is Buddy Heidzik. Second place is the 12G of Tyler Gray. Third is that 7H of Adam Hensel. Fourth looks to be the 29 of Anthony Fletchall. Fifth right now, it looks to be the 22X car of Tanner Dixon. Sixth is the 5 car of Derek Myers. Seventh place car looks to be
They're
the
pulling it off
64L,
right
that is
there.
Tommy Luft.
No.
8th place on the Speedway, 21 car of Cody Warner. 9th to 95 of Jared Lund. And your top 10 looks to be the 40X of Dave Weeda. And unfortunately,
Well, yep. Unfortunately, we are not gonna get every car from that back out. Yeah, they are
will you quit
pushing
jinxing
Jim
things?
Toll. Yeah. Well, was Jim actually a part of that, or did?
I believe he drove through it, yes.
Okay.
I believe it
remember.
happened right in front of it.
Yeah, because he went off the track, then that
Yep.
happened.
Get the tin snips out.
I
And if you
know.
wouldn't have went off the track, you wouldn't have been in it. So just wrong place, wrong time.
Anthony Davis also in the pits right now, that 5 car.
Damn.
The crew's gonna have to tear that front bumper off, as our track officials were not able to do it. So, and he's driving over here,
Go.
as he looks like he is gonna be able to rejoin the field. They do have that front bumper off, so he's gonna be able to rejoin the field here. As we're getting the field re-rack restacked here, as the 12G of Tyler Gray gets choice. He's going to choose that top side under that Delaware double file restart. That's going to shove Adam Hensel to the bottom.
Hopefully everybody's bumpers are okay, because as far as I know, all these hobby stock front bumpers, I think they're on back order. So hopefully everybody's able to
Well, it's because
reuse theirs.
it's because you see how you put them on.
Yeah.
It's just pop rivets.
I know when Bobby was building his car, he said it was impossible to get his hands on some bumpers.
Well, hopefully he's able to salvage
Unfortunately-
his.
Unfortunately, first night out, it's gone. Well,
Yeah, a little left front kite action going on in the 5 car of Anthony Davis.
all
Does he
right.
play for the Lakers?
I don't know. I don't watch basketball. I watch racing.
All right, lights are out on this one. 5 to go here in your Chat Mobility Hobby Stock A feature. Luke how do I say that? It's Luke Ramsey's car, but it's Buddy Heidzik on the point. We got to get some numbers on that thing.
Luke, get that thing rewrapped.
Oh yeah, they're tight.
5 to go. We're going to roll down here into the Iowa Recovery Services restart zone here. Buddy Heidzik, that is a torrid pace. Fires right at the flag. Adam Hensel slips the tires. Tyler Gray, another great restart. You got to fan out deeper in the field.
Adam Hensel back down to the inside on Tyler Gray. Not going to have the momentum he was looking for, so Tyler Gray off into second place all by himself, but Hensel just tosses her down on the inside, almost gets to the inside of your leader. And where did Tanner Dixon come from up into the top 5?
Tanner Dixon moved up. Jared Lund started almost dead last on this one. Almost up into that top 5 now, trying to salvage something. Tanner Dixon, not great drive there off of 2, slips the tires just a bit. Back into that 6th spot now. Derek Myers moves up into that 5th position, looking for more around the 29 of Anthony Fletchall. This time by, going to be 3 laps to go though for Buddy Heidzik.
of them. They're almost going to go 3 wide into turn number 3. And down to the inside, Adam Hensel, not a great run into 3, but he's going to have a good drive off here. Going to try to get down to the inside.
Tyler Gray, just a little bit, trying to rotate that car. Now we're going to go 3 wide for the race lead down the back straightaway.
Could we see another 3 wide finish in the hobby stocks, but it dissipates quickly. Tyler Gray back to the 3rd spot, give Adam Hensel 2nd. Now Tyler Gray going to dive down to the inside. Little crossover move for 2nd.
Tyler Gray trying to get to the top. Isaac now slips the tires just a bit. Here comes a 7H car. We're going to have a drag race down the back straightaway.
This is the final lap down into turn number 3. They are stair-step 3 wide. They're going to come through. Oh man, contact. Buddy Heitzig out on his own. They're 3 wide for 2nd. Heitzig is going to get the win. We will watch to see who